Battling some of these horse flies here. Just came on another hike. It's been beautiful. Well, today's discussion is about life. And how fragile life is. Life as we know it, as they say in Star Trek, it's futile. And it really is. And I cannot stress the importance of love. We're all gonna die one day. All of us, whether we reach our goal or we don't reach our goal, whatever goal that is, only you know. But working with patients in hospitals throughout the years, as I've mentioned in a prior video, at the end of the day, it's a gratitude and appreciation of life that a person in their end reflect on and say that was the most important thing in life. They were the connections. It was not about the money. It was not about the goals, although the goals are important in life. In the end, it's about the interactions with each other, whether it's local, within your family's group, or friends, or neighbors, or even international. People you see around the world, wherever you are in the world. Those are the connections, the important connections that I have heard many elders in their last moments of life say that if they had to do it all over again, you know, it's a fallacy that throughout time, human existence, the epoch of humanity, and I'm just generalizing, I'm no one important, no one special to say these things, but for my time here in this world, I've seen it. I've grew to understand the importance of it. And as I've said earlier, working with patients and in various hospitals, just two major hospitals, I've taken it all in while working with them in orthopedics on the floor. I'm not a doctor, I'm just a technologist. But the times I spent with them on the floors, many successful rates, many, but a few who didn't make it. Being able to take care of them and them coming up towards me and during dressing changes and I remember to take it all in. I took it all in. Their words, what they said, how they said it, how they looked. Working in the emergency rooms and seeing them, and then seeing them later on the floors in orthopedics. Wow. And what they all say, it was all the same. Yes, you focus on your loved ones. Don't take any day for granted. And I say this too, it's just an innate self-reflection, I guess, because of my upbringing. But they all have said the same thing. Yeah, life, you chase your dreams, you chase your goals. You have fun in life, you create. But never forget others. Never forget the people who you are around with. Show them love and be giving. We grew up in this world, and I can say that this is a genetic footprint of mankind. Again, I'm speaking for myself, but this is just my observations. We've been conditioned so much as a human species to thrive, to conquer, to create, to search for a wife, be a provider, die for your family, protect your family from outside invaders, meaning other humans coming in and taking over your harem or your family and taking away what you have achieved and rightfully replacing it with them. You wonder, where did man learn these things from? And where are we moving as a human civilization with such ideas and thoughts? Is it just a matter of survival? Is this the lot of humanity? And where do we go from here? Once we've come to understand this, and that it is not the final plot, the final thought of man to achieve his or her brilliance. Is it? Well, I differ from that because of my own upbringing and for what I've seen in nature, in my walks in nature, and talking to the elders, and talking to people in their last throes of life, and them telling me the things that they have seen, whether it's in vision or whether coming in and out of consciousness while I'm working with them, doing dressing changes, splint changes, cast changes while they were on the floors of the hospitals. The things they've said to me goes a little bit like this. Hold on to your loved ones and your friends. You cannot change everyone. Focus on your loves and passions, but life is not all about that. Life is about making connections and learning. It's about sharing love. And what is love? Love encompasses everything. Being stingy, being greedy, loathing after one specific thing, being insufferable. Those things aren't love. Those things are in the human mind. They're not perfect. Being able to create things because it's whom we are as a human species. We're here to create, do beautiful art. But it's also to give back. It's not to hoard. It's to give back, teach. You have a bank full of money. What are you going to do with it if you drop dead tomorrow? It's going to go to your heirs. It's going to go to people who you didn't want to have your things. It's futile. Money and wealth, they're designed to be given back to others so that they too can learn and grow from your gifts. Love is, you look around here and love is about a combination of different varieties of plants and animals living a homogeneous life in balance. Presently, you look at this world, it's the haves and the have-nots. And if you don't have anything, we will conquer you and take what we want from you. You look at the markets right now in the world internationally, and it's insufferable to see how many people just don't have a meal for the next day, or that is worrying where their next good meal is going to come from tomorrow. That's not living. That's just existing. Is this how we end up? And once you achieve your goals, let's say you become a successful lawyer, a successful businessman, businesswoman, college professor, the list goes on. Once you have achieved your goals, now what? It's on to the next, isn't it? Is this what life's about? Or are we missing something? You know, I've been homeless. Not wanting to be. I was working on a mathematical formula in physics called the unified field theory in physics. Yeah, I wanted to finish up what one of our favorite mathematicians, scientists, Einstein, was working on, and I didn't achieve it. I thought I came close. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I didn't share my formulas. But as I was working on the mathematics, I was in Alaska at that time. I started to think, what if humanity gets a hold of this? what if some of my numbers, what if someone were to get a hold of this? This is how I think. What if someone were to get a hold of this and use it for the wrong? To do just the opposite of what I wanted to do with it. Work on free energy. Safe, free energy. Would humans use this as a weapon? And it's thoughts like this throughout my few months in Alaska that I started to think very carefully about what I was working on. And while I was looking for employment in Alaska, because I just came back from Bosnia as a combat medic in Florida. I'll tell you that story for another day, but I became homeless in Alaska, and then I became homeless in Hawaii. Sorry, folks. Insects. And I'm telling you, being homeless for over a year, going through garbage cans and going through... it was horrible. Living in the bush, making your fires in the bush in Hawaii. Kauai, to be exact. It was hard, but I did it. And it was hard, but hunting and fishing on the beach to catch fish and making fires in the bush and eating the fish in the bush and then walking miles to go to garbage dumps to eat, to find food for the next day, find water, drinking water. Is this what life, I asked myself then, was this what life's about? Why am I here? I'm from a very good background, even though my upbringing was pretty harsh. Here I am, I'm striving, doing good in life, and here I am being homeless. I mean, what am I doing here? But it's during those times that I've learned, in quiet isolation, what's important in life. Of course, I knew that as a child growing up. I didn't need to reiterate that in my 20s, being homeless. And as I've said earlier on, being able to give freely to others while they're down, a helping hand, showing love to others even though you don't know who they are. I know in today's world things have changed. You have so many conniving people out there. I understand, I get it. But in your heart, you can see someone's inner energy, inner light, and you can see their spirit. It's a gift given to everyone. Be kind towards one another. Life does not last forever. Do your best in life. Follow your heart. Follow the gift that has been given to you from birth. Treat people with dignity until they speak otherwise. You will know when to call it quits. This world There are a lot of demons roaming this planet Earth, searching for the unexpected. But your guides that you have with you, they will guide you. They will stand up in front of you and protect you. But you have to be willing to understand and to tap into that energy. Be good. Be good towards one another. We're not going to stay here forever. This is not our home. And I may be speaking to a few, but I'm speaking to everyone. Whether you're good, whether you're bad, or whether you're chosen. I'm speaking to you. Be good. Energy sees everything. And from every one of my patients that I've had these interactions with, not many, about maybe 40 or 50 of them, deep conversations, very deep conversations, about 40 or 50 or maybe 60 out of thousands. They all say the same thing. Those. Be good and be kind. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Because you don't know, no one knows what the next moment will bring for you. Like life was given to you freely. Give freely unto others without asking questions. You will know what people need when you are walking in that light. Well, I'm going to go ahead and continue my hike. I'm sorry that this video was so long. But you know, on these hikes, I'm always thinking about nature and about God. And energy just drops these connections into my being, and then they say record it. So I am. Hopefully, I could have spoken to someone, if not one, several of you out there. And I hope what I said makes sense. Alright, until we talk again, have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll talk soon again. Goodbye.